Alright, hey, so just checking in. Today I'm finally making my my long awaited MGS5 video, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, and I'm getting some really good reception on the video, so I'm fucking ecstatic that people are not enjoying this game and hating it as much as I am. But let's get into the biggest game that I think that this is just a remix clone of the game. The OG Peace Walker now. I'm playing it right now on my PS3. I tried to transfer my PSP game, which had over 110 hours of gameplay on it, so I could promise you guys, and I will show you a picture right here, that I have 110 hours in the game. I played it enough. Trust me, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Do not try to talk to me about this topic, and I might be coming off as kind of aggressive, but the harsh reality of this is I'm sick of seeing people praise this game and seeing it in my sub feed, and not my sub feed, my sub box. But I'm just really fucking fed up with this game. People are so praising it like it's something great. It's like, no, go play the Twin Stakes, go play 3, go play Peace, just do not play MGS5. And I'm gonna prove everything wrong with facts today. So let's go to the mission. So let's just go to the simple destroy the barricade mission. Okay, so this mission we need C4, and oh my god, what are we gonna do? It's just like in the Phantom Pain, man. Let's just grab all of our equipment. What do we need for this mission? We need C4, okay. Wesley got smoke grenade, love box, analyzer. So I could. Are you telling me that I can recruit people back to Mother Base and they can work for me? This game, I don't know. Alright, so we are back in the game. And, let's see. First, transparency from the Phantom Pain to this is, well, except this one, you're obviously the real big balls, not Venom's like, oh my god, you spoiled it. I don't give a fuck. Alright, so we're gonna freeze this guy. Let's use our trusty analyzer to see if he's worth bringing back to Mother Base. Oh, he's only an E rank. Oh, boo-hoo. It's okay, let's just get his resources from him and send it back to you-know-where, Mother Base. So we got Magnum rounds, we got assault rifle rounds. There's like a guy that should be appearing here. I played this game, so... What was that? Or it's just like... fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, what if we want to bring him back? Okay, whatever. For purposes of the video. Oh my god, say he's a good person. Oh, we just get him back. And I know that the more you play the Phantom Pain, the more trolley weapons you get. Like in this game, you get like a Gustav that can fire the full-time recovery system. And also, guess what? That's in the other games too. Probably. And I don't have any pentasmine, so I'm gonna be wiggling like a bitch. Okay. And like all good MGS games, this guy's going to be incredibly hard to get, but he's going to be of high rank if we can scan him. Watch. So we have decent rank. B. Okay. So we could just take him back. So, yeah, the gameplay has really been taken just from one side to the other. Also, in the customization that I didn't point out, you can switch between uniforms. You could switch out your loadout and whatever you take into battle. And it's just like, even though this game is broken down into a more episodic manner, it's ultimately the same thing gameplay-wise. Well, not gameplay-wise, because gameplay is obviously better, but it's ultimately the same thing mechanically-wise. And I feel like that's another frustration I have at this game, or at the Phantom Pain, which we will be jumping over to momentarily, unless I uninstalled it from my computer, which is a very high chance, but I can't show you gameplay, which you'll be seeing me do the same thing just in HD. Oh my god, that was very poorly done. Very poorly done. Okay, but you know, just for shits and giggles, we're gonna finish this mission. Just because I actually enjoy Peace Walker. I don't know why. Maybe because it has a, I don't know, competent story that always feels like it's advancing throughout. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut Okay, so we are back now at Mother Base, and what? Oh my God, you're telling me we're at the Mother Base that's in the Phantom Pain? You know it. So yeah, so obviously we have our waiting room, our combat unit, our R&D team, just like in the Phantom Pain. The mess hall team, just like in the the medical team too, and there's even Hideo Kojima and Miller, but there's no Ocelot. This is, I don't know, man. This is getting kind of trippy, don't you? Don't you guys think? So we got we obviously have, this is cut and paste in addition to the whole recruiting and bringing people back to Mother Base straight out of Peacewalker to MGS5. And for people like me who have actually played enough Peacewalker, 120 hours, when you go into a game like MGS5 and you are ready for the story, for all the plot holes to be filled up, and oh wait, JK, we're gonna give you a game with close to no story. And like, it's not even like the other MGS games where they pick up eventually, but it's just like, it just doesn't pick up to me personally. And I put 30 hours into the game, so let me speak my mind. Another thing is, oh my God, we see the unlock tree. What's stopping it? Just what you would see in MGS5. The R&D team's too low, medical team's too low, intel team is too low. What do? I just keep on playing through these levels, and I keep on recruiting them. But oh wait, no, UG6, it's open world and it's different every time. The open world is empty. The open world is empty and it's boring to play in. You could say that rinse and repeating in the same areas and getting the same high-level guards where you know they are is boring. And yes, that is true, but when you copy and paste something exactly from one game to the next, it's simply not as good. So it's just, yeah, you guys can see. And also in my other game, it goes all the way like to rank 5 and rank 4 and rank 3, because you know I have the best of the best, having 110 hours in the game, because I've played my fair share of this game. Trust me. So now let us hop over to the critically acclaimed MGS5. But before we hop over to MGS5, let's go over one last. Oh yeah, you can also make like items, recruit, or like bring back mechs and all that stuff, just like the other one. This is a small world. And then there's materials, staff versus apps. You want to play against your friends, database, player base, trade stuff, outer ops, so you can send your so you can actually send your combat unit into battle ops to help make you more GMP. But also, once you actually beat the game and you get your own Metal Gear, then you can, guess what? You could build up your Metal Gear and take it in the battle. So now we switch over to MGS5. Alright, so let's go to open up MG. Okay, looks like I have a game paused. And that is because I did not want to reinstall this game even for this video. And it's like, do I really want to download 20 gigabytes? Or do I want to state facts and opinions and show you guys what I mean via the gameplay that I have recorded that I thought I was going to use on my channel? I still haven't. I'm still going to drop it occasionally. But for the most part, I think my gameplay would suffice. But I just do not want to have this game on my hard drive. Like, even Metal Gear Online, like, it looks cool and all. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it looks cool, but I don't think it's going to justify having another 20 gigabytes on my already full hard drive, because, you know, I don't have any hard drive space, so I can never. Yep, don't have any hard drive space. None at all. Okay, now let's go over this screenshot really quickly. So what we see is, we see Snake obviously as the big white arrow right there in the middle of the screen. What we also see is the D-Walker, my objective area, supplies, Mother Base tab, the missions tab, the Fulton device recovery. I'm also in Afghanistan for this mission, and we also see enemy bases around, and that's about it. Now, you might be asking yourself, UG6, why am I seeing this? Well, that's a great question. The open world is fucking empty, unless you want to go around scouting out for resources and just spending so much time on grabbing resources and going mission to mission. But also in the mission, you do the same rinse and repeat process of scanning out soldiers, taking over what you want. Oh, you get caught, you can just restart like it's nothing. And again, that's not really a problem as much as it is just a generational change and a change in the gaming industry itself. But no, when you go from mission to mission, what you see is the same enemy bases, the same supplies, and oh my god, you might be in a different part of the open world, but at the end of the day, in the open world, when all you can find is just roads and hills and prairies in Africa, it's just and enemy bases every couple of minutes, it just gets really, really, really old to me, and I already kind of got no, I blew out at about 30 hours. So yeah, now let's get into the gameplay, shall we? Okay, and now I will just have kind of whatever gameplay I feel like running in the back. It's going to be obviously of MGS5, but what you notice is that, oh my god, it's like the same rinse and repeat cycle, except not as linear in MGS5. I'm going to go analyze everybody, spot them out, see what they're good for, bring them back to their base, choose what part they're going to be in, whether it's the medical, R&D, combat unit, or anything really. It's ultimately the same thing. And oh wait, I can go and take those people, send them out on missions, and I can use them to help level up my units. And oh wait, no, like, and I could use it to build it, just like we saw in Peacewalker. So I really feel like this game is kind of a letdown. I feel like because I was younger, I did not get to see how repetitive Peacewalker was, but I've done my time. So if you really combine, oh, my PS3 is still on, hold on. So if you combine my Peacewalker and my Phantom Pain hours, that's over 140 hours with my new PS3 save. That's 143 hours worth of gameplay. So yeah, I just it's like the story. I also talked about the story during the Peacewalker portion of this video and how it's not very enticing. In the Phantom Pain, it's like after you get started at the beginning, you get the sprinkles of the story, and as my friend Joe says, if you put sprinkles around shit, at the end of the day, it is still shit. The gameplay looks good. The mechanics for the game are, well, actually, no, just pretty much the gameplay mechanics, but overall the mechanics that they copy and pasted from Peacewalker. And I understand the Metal Gear series. Like, for fucking sake, I streamed all of the games. 1, 2, 3. I didn't stream Peacewalker or 4 because I was having obvious PS3 Blu-ray issues, but now it's working, so I might go back and stream that. I was streaming it, but I didn't complete it. But yeah, I've played the games, and I got caught up on the series. I understand that Big Boss is all about taking down Cypher. No, he's not really about taking down Cypher or Zero, but he, he's kind of shooken up by the boss, or shook and shaken up, I'm not sure, shooken or shaken up by the boss, and he thinks that he shouldn't have faith in the upper rankings, and ultimately he should fight for just as mercenaries at that. And that's the way he depicted the boss's message. And obviously he's going through his own internal struggle and stuff, thinking about the boss, hence the entire story of Peacewalker. But it's just like when the gameplay is the definition of repetitive, and before you guys tell me, oh, but UG6, all games are really repetitive once you get down to it. Yes, they are, but they have little nuances and little differences. But this is just, it doesn't do much to break from the mold that it sets in the very beginning. And you can argue once you level up more stuff, it becomes more fun because everything gets new abilities, and you can put in a new buddy, you can use new equipment, there are Easter eggs throughout the game. That's good and all, but that doesn't break this content issue. Like my friend Tyler Insanity said that this is like the fucking destiny of this is like the destiny of stealth games, and I couldn't agree with him more. Like all the missions, rescue the gunsmith, destroy this armored vehicle, assassinate or pick up this guy, pick up this animal, defeat this foe, destroy the Metal Gear, whatever the fuck, because I did not finish the game. I have no interest in completing that game. It's all the same, and it doesn't do much to break from that mold. And you could argue, like, when you play first-person shooter, all you do is run around and shoot people, but, at least you go to different areas. At least you could use different guns, and you can in MGS5, but it's just okay. This is the last video that I will have on MGS5 on this channel. You guys will see gameplay and stuff, like, don't get me wrong, but I'm just really frustrated that this is the note that MGS5 is going on. I'm frustrated that the game is getting critically acclaimed when it's something that's already been done in an earlier version of the game, and now what we're getting is, for people like me who play Peace Walker, just this repetitive, non-narrative fulfilling plot hole failing to finish from MGS4 and just the MGS world, and now we are left with this. Anyways, I know this was kind of a long video. It took a lot to edit because I've never done this much editing for a video, but I really wanted to get my point across for this video and back things up with facts. I know that there's always going to be the ambiguity because I did not truly have the game reinstalled, and I could have obviously went over everything in much deeper detail if I did. I might make a follow-up to this video, but I stand my ground on this game, and those are my honest thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about the game. I'm going to be streaming over at my Twitch channel, UG6 Live, so come hang out there. We're playing Resident Evil 5 because we just got done with 4 and we're just chilling. So yeah, thanks for listening to my ramble. If you guys are playing MGS5, please tell me why. I'm dying to hear, because the only reason that I think people should be playing MGS5 is for those who haven't played Peace Walker, or for those who haven't woken up yet, because this is basically Destiny, the strategy game. This is pretty much Destiny, the stealth game, except it is content this time around. So just rinse and repeat, and takes that throughout the entire game. It doesn't really do much in the story. Okay, I could talk about this all day, but anyways, that's about it. Tell me what you guys think. I'm sure I probably forgot one of the points I was trying to make about the game, but I think I stand my point. So yeah, that's about it. You shaking out. Leave a comment. Why are you guys still playing this game? Why are you still wasting your time? And have a good one. Oh yeah, and the graphics are beautiful in the game. Fact.